on this week's episode of The Chris and Andre Show.
Pop culture.
In other news, Cowboy Bebop was made into a live-action movie.
Yo, it's actually a live-action show on Netflix. That's on the.
Oh, that's right. Correction.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
that's how you know I'm a fogey. I forget what the difference is.
I watched that. I did. Like, Red Notice was dope, so I want to acknowledge that again. But I watched.
I mean, we touched on it last week. I just wanted to let everybody know that I agree with Andre. So you can take his word, and now that you have my confirmation. Go out and watch
What are we
Red
doing?
Notice.
What are we doing? That's not how the world works. I don't need white person validation.
But maybe our audience has come to trust my view of pop culture more than yours. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, but I watched Cowboy Bebop, which was amazing. It's a dope series. I've binge watched it. I watched Arcane also. Never once played League of Legends. But that
I haven't watched either of those.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good thing. It's been getting very toxic lately, but we'll get to that later.
I also caught up on Young Justice and Doom Patrol. But I will say, Doom Patrol, I think I'm done with that show. Like after this third season, I'm like, I don't think I can enjoy this show.
I'm impressed that you even made it that far. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like,
Well, the crappy thing HBO Max does is they don't update you when new series hits. So the only reason I knew Titans was coming on because I have a notification on Google, right? So I missed the Young Justice premiere and I missed the Doom Patrol premiere. But I'm kind of glad I missed the Doom Patrol premiere because I would have watched that first as opposed to Young Justice. But I'll be honest, like Young Justice, I'm on the fence about that one too. It's like way too tropey, way too many like.
Yeah, DC doesn't seem to know what to do with anything right now.
Yeah.
They're just kind of throwing everything at the wall and hoping it sticks, and it just smears all the way
down. They straight up through the like this, and I get it. Like in the story, I get it, but I kind of don't get it because you weren't really expecting it. Like in Young Justice, they threw this whole thing about racial equality on Mars. I was like, what are we doing?
Really?
Yeah.
Between the white and the green?
Yeah.
Martians?
Yeah, it was like literally it was like part of the season. And
there are white Martians?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You don't know that?
No,
you got
I haven't watched any of this stuff. Like, you guys, I mean, this is all...
Yeah, I just wasn't really trying to watch that. I was like, I didn't really care. I was like, all right, you guys are just really...
I'm sorry, Chris, in reference to your previous statement about being a minority... the white Russians were the right Martians were the bad ones. Same diff, doesn't matter. Just add white Russians, white. Okay, I think I'm thirsty. That's what it is. That's why I'm thinking white Russians. But no, the white Martians were the bad ones, and the green ones were the good ones that were oppressed, and they were pacifists, so they had to learn to fight.
That's not surprising. Like,
I don't.
Always made out to be the bad.
I don't want to demonize white people, and I gotta be careful of that because, like, I know there's some people out there. And I say that on a serious note, right?
No,
like I haven't even called you about the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, like on purpose.
No, I know. I mean,
because I just don't want to, and it's like even people that weren't trying to make it about race, like people were saying they were making it about race, and it was more of the inequality of the law in and of itself. And that's one reason I was just like, yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. So we can like cap that up later on. But I really do want to be careful with it because I think there are a lot of people that are
easily triggered.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to have somebody go, oh, you know this. I don't like Chris doesn't have to apologize for being white. He can't make that shit up. Like he just happens to be white, right?
That's true.
And just like I don't apologize for being black. It's just like. Yeah, but we can talk about the things that are unequal at the same time.
I am unapologetically white.
And I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I am.
Well, you're like the only thing that you have. Well, actually, that's not true. No, because like your culture, like even with your heritage,
you'd be like, you got them dirty Latinos, boy.
Man, I will never say that.
You don't have to. My name's not on the title card.
That's true. But anyway, I think Doom Patrol, they did the same thing, and I was just kind of like not feeling that with Cyborg. I'm like, where is this coming from? Like nothing in the story led up to that, and it just really threw me off. And I lost interest. He's eating a chicken nugget, and I lost interest in the show. And as I'm watching the rest of the episodes, my brain was stuck on where did that fit in, right? And they even tried to like tie the story up, but they did it very sloppy, and it just threw me off. Anyway, Arcane is dope. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, watch that joint. Cowboy Bebop, insane. Those are.
No, I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop yet. Is it dubbed over or is it straight English?
Straight English. And
yes.
You know what was
I just brain gasmed.
What's really unique
is it that hard to read while you watch?
I don't like that. I don't like reading subtitles.
I don't like diverting my attention.
I have the subtitles
if there's
90% of the time because I have so much shit going on in my house that I can barely hear the television over everything else.
Put some headphones on, or go in the bathroom and watch it like regular Americans.
Well, I mean, usually it's because my wife and I are trying to watch it together. Like, so
she can come in the bathroom.
To hear the rest, tune into this week's episode of The Chris and Andre Show.